I've never really had a problem when it came with my allergies and my cultural food. But I also just like rice dishes.
Yeah. Where are you from again?
Ethiopia.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was born here, born raised here, but yeah.
What is a typical Ethiopian food?
Okay, so it consists of injera.
Injera's good.
Injera. What is injera?
Injera's good.
Injera is
Did I even say it right? Injera.
Injera. I feel like if you've got one of those whole phobias, it might not be for you because it's that flat bread with the little
But it's goodness. It's goodness.
It's like it's got a sourdough taste to it. But yeah, very different to sourdough bread, but just the taste. It's like fermented. Yeah, and you've got the different it would translate to like different stews in the middle. Have you ever seen?
I think when we went last time at the Ethiopian restaurant, I think the one in Mirabroka.
Oh yeah.
I think
Injera House.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
they're
was
good.
really good. I think I went there for a comedian show.
Yeah.
Joe actually.
Joe White.
Joe White.
My brother.
And then after that, we end up all sitting there and eat. And this was actually for me the first time to have really a proper Ethiopian food, or being in a restaurant where they were selling Ethiopian food. I think the bread was a bit like sour a bit. Yeah. So I didn't understand, but I loved the chili though. And other sauce, because I love chili. Like I cannot eat meat without chili.
Yeah.
Oh my God, even when like in the restaurant, I was like, do you have fresh chili? Don't bring me like,
Chili
pepper
flakes.
and salt. No.
I'm a chili
Proper
fan,
chili.
definitely.
Yeah.
But I've been told I can't eat it no more. I went and had a procedure, and the doctor said to me that I've got a mild diverticulitis, and chili could actually inflame the bowel. But I was I loved hot. My wife would always tell me off for the amount of hot I would eat.
Yeah.
It was to the point where literally your eyeballs are sweating.
Yeah.
I
love
heard in their country, they're actually country where they don't eat without chili. They have to have chili to the point they're
chili with
sweating.
everything. Yeah.
And they're all eating like they all that.
Yeah. It's common in Asian countries as well. Chili is very common. Middle East isn't.
Spicy, but not setting my hair on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, where are you from? You're from America, right?
I'm from America.
So you guys have had this whole chili thing going on for a while now.
It's really only the last couple of years. I mean, I've been out here for 30 years now. So, and it's been maybe the last 10 or 15 years that people are starting to talk about really hot chilies and the whole ghost chili. And
But they didn't used to have like competition like buffalo
Wings.
Buffalo wings, that's right. Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's fairly new. That was, growing up there, none of that existed.
Right.
just a KFC.
Just the KFC and the McDonald's, right?
Yeah, just the KFC.
So what's a typical household meal? Let's just say if you were back in the States with your family.
So my
Mac and cheese or something?
is from the Midwest.
Mashed potato. Macaroni. Cheese macaroni.
So it's like stews, because it's. So my mother's family is mostly German.
Right.
So it's lots of things cooked
Potato
for a
salad.
long time.
Yeah.
Potato salad, yes. You know more about my culture than
I'm
I
from
do.
Germany.
And roast beef and
Bratwurst, meatwurst, all that stuff.
Yes, that kind of thing.
Oktoberbier.
Yeah, they got the Oktoberfest as well,
Yeah. No, I've never been to an Oktoberfest.
No.
So you haven't really followed your heritage, you've just sort of fell off them.
No, I'm following everyone else's heritage.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you been to Germany before?
No.
You haven't. Okay.
We went to Europe a few years ago. We spent some time in Paris.
Oh yeah.
Spent a little bit of time in England, like just a couple of days.
Yeah.
My daughter lives in Italy, so
Oh, okay. Yeah.
spent about a month in Italy, but didn't. Oh no, I'm lying to you again. We did go to Berlin.
Okay.
We spent like 3 days in Berlin,
Yeah.
Was it not enough to see
and like
everything?
Berlin, I think, of the cities in the world that I would live in, if I ever wanted to leave Perth, Berlin, New York, love Berlin.
The favourite thing for me about that place, honestly, is the sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I love sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sauerkraut is like, the typical sauerkraut and Wurst.
Yeah.
Das ist, was wir alles essen. This is what we always they love it, like the Germans.
I do love a good
I
sauerkraut.
grew up like in a mix, of German and African, and so I have the opportunity to learn for both and to see for both. So pretty much in my house was more African food.
Yeah.
Outside with friends was German food.
Yeah. Okay.
So I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
And I actually love it. When you're talking about Oktoberfest, this is like something we have to go. We have to be, because this is when now you see the traditional of German being really there,
Yes.
you know, from the beer to the Wurst to the, you know, like the half of like cow on your plate.
What's
We
Wurst?
love Wurst is like a sausage. We have like
right, of
over
course. Well.
300 sausage tastes. Like they love the sausage so much.
Yeah.
You know, it's like something like never mixed. Like a beer, cold beer, sausage, kartoffel, potato. It's like something, and then the mushroom sauce.
Yeah.
So culturally, like you've got Oktoberfest, but I think food in general is a thing that brings culture out in people.
Yeah.
I mean, it holds the culture together.
A sense of identity too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And
yeah.
one thing with food, what I really think when I see my own house, it's like it brings people together.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this is like one thing where I think it's very important for my family. It's
And
very, very
also
important.
The preparation of food
Yeah.
within, I think, I mean, my family didn't function very well, but when it was, you know, Thanksgiving, one of those Christmas holidays or something, then my mother had this long, narrow kitchen, and we could get 5 people in there, all working, all, you know, she's at the stove, people chopping, washing vegetables and stuff. So that kind of community putting, you know,
Everyone
family
together.
putting the food.
Was it
together.
more of a female dominant area or male dominant area in your kitchens? Because in my culture, like if the ladies are in the kitchen, you leave them alone. You don't go nowhere near them. You allow them to do what they're doing, and the men will more than likely do the kofta or kebab or something like that. You know, I mean, the men will take care of most of the meats, and the ladies will take care of everything else.
Yes, it's like with us, you know, you're gonna see all the auntie with mom, everyone in
That's
the
right.
kitchen,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
with the girls, the little one, we're gonna be helping either, you know, chopping all the onion or all those little things. But men, if a man come in the kitchen,
In Egyptian cuisine, it's like the men stay away. I think it's a rite of passage for the younger ladies. They're learning traditional cooking from their mothers, their aunties. You know what I mean?
It's very similar with Ethiopian culture. Now that you mention that, I feel like when it comes to the meats, it's like even you know, like getting the meat from like a farm.
Yep.
Like if you've got a special occasion, usually for us it's like religious occasions, and it's like the men will handle all
That's
the
right,
you
yeah.
know, prepping, cutting all the meat for the women to actually cook it into
Exactly,
dishes.
yeah.
So yeah, it's probably similar to your culture.
but
Definitely.
this is not a bit funny. Like actually, this is how they have to do it here.